The Slow the Flow National Trust partnership has been absolutely brilliant. National Trust and Slow the Flow are very much working towards the same aims. We both want to manage the water that's coming off the land here, and we both want that to benefit the community. So Slow the Flow have been really fantastic at garnering loads of local enthusiasm from the local community. National Trust's obviously got years and years of experience delivering practical volunteer days, woodland management, that sort of thing. So the combination of those two things meant that the volunteer days that we're able to deliver on a 2 weekly basis have been absolutely brilliant, and they've been really well attended. We've got loads of work done.
Without the National Trust, allowing us to work on the land, without the money from the Environment Agency to help us devise and develop this project, and without all the volunteers coming together to support us in that, none of this would have happened.
Slow the Flow, Calder Valley have been an amazing force for good, and I think they continue to be. We can sort of now see that natural flood management is mainstream. It might not be yet, but I think it's moving that way. Visually, there's been a difference, on after hard rain. There's not the amount of water coursing into the river as there used to be. Consequences of that have very much seen water staying on the landscape more. You see less little sprouting waterfalls than you used to before. Visitors have very much definitely commented on the fact that now there are less of these spontaneous, if you like, waterfalls. And that's because the interventions that Slow the Flow have put in have been doing their job, and they've been keeping the water sort of on the landscape longer for it to soak in, but also find different paths and possibly be channeled through some of the hard drainage and then into like the next step worth of natural flood management. So, not just anecdotal, definite differences.
The scheme in Hardcastle Crags has been an absolute success from the point of view of proving that this kind of natural flood management works. It's also led on to other natural flood management type schemes around the catchment and around Calderdale. So we now work with the local council, Calderdale Council, and have developed an NFM grant scheme to encourage other landowners to allow their land to be used for attenuation ponds, leaky dams and the like. So it's inspired lots of other people and lots of communities around Calderdale to get involved in the work that we do.